Welcome to Power Talk
with Torrie
and Savy.
How y'all doing today? Listen.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great.
I am too.
I'm excited.
Let's tell them about our blazers. Where did we get these from?
XP Luxury Wear. This is
Shop the brand, y'all.
Experience Savvy brand. It's going to be a luxury showroom floor, and only the best wears this brand. So as you see, the best is already wearing it. Us. Well, you guys, we are here to talk about something that's very serious in the fashion scene. Torrie, come on, kick it off. Get it started.
Okay, so let's talk about professionalism versus blind visionaries. And I bet y'all, what are they talking about? So you have people who are in the fashion industry and they can be very professional, timely manner, they communicate, they about their business. And then you have blind visionaries who they have a vision, but it's not quite organized. So they just doing. And there's no intention behind it. Like there's no
there's no
behind it.
It just look like they just doing it. And I think with the blind visionary, that's something that I've been seeing a lot of because it seems like everybody is doing almost the same thing. You got people that's doing it at a genuine base. Then you got people that's doing it because they just feel like they can to overpower somebody. They're just like somebody who already have a platform, right? And just say, for instance, they got like 100,000 followers, but they see somebody who's already building a brand and they come up with this idea. But the person with the more followers, they come and take that person's idea just because they feel like they can do it. That's not fair to the models. That's not fair, to the fashion industry with the designers, everybody. Right. Everybody's entitled to their own vision.
Right.
And nobody talks about that hurt that you feel. You look up, you done spend.
And you see your work.
Yeah,
it's a slap in the face.
You'll be like, what is, I'll be like, what is this? Or I'll be like, oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
I feel like it's important to give people their credit if you're inspired by them. Yes. You can see someone's creativeness and try to copy it, but you will never be better than the original.
No.
Like, it will always be a copycat. Always.
No, you can. You don't know the crazy part about it. You can never respect the copycat. Only thing you can do is see them on social media, be in their stories, but you can never in person respect them. You'll be like, oh, okay, well, that's them. Mm-hmm. But then when you see the person that really put it together, it's like you form this great respect for them, and people get jealous of that. You see what I'm saying? When people held at a certain standard, and they know they held at a certain standard, and they got a certain respect about themselves, the people that still building, they get jealous of that because they want the microwave thing, because it's that generation where they want to put it in the microwave and it's done in like 2 minutes. Nobody want to work for nothing. Mm-hmm. So you got to open your eyes and not be blind. There's a lot of people that have these dope visions, but it's like, you know how you got that screen door in front of you? You need to open it and look out and see what's out there for you, just for you. And if you just so happen to do something that looks like somebody else's, it still can be a way you do it and it's genuine.
Yeah.
And if it's yellow,
give them their credit.
Yeah, give them their credit. Like that's something that a lot that doesn't happen at all.
And as a creator, I feel like focus on staying in your lane. Like, I know we all be on social media and we see other people, elevating to that next level. And it's like, man, I want to be there. And you will get there.
You will.
Stay in your own lane. You know what I'm saying? Your journey is your journey. It's nice to see other people prevail. You know what I'm saying? And I look at that as inspiration. I can do that too. And it's nothing wrong with it.
Yes. Yeah, and then you gotta be actually okay with sharing your vision. I'm gonna tell you something. It was really hard at first. Sharing your vision and, not knowing what comes behind it, that's something that blind visionaries, they attack you with, copycatters, they attack you. And you just gotta learn how to still be the original person to do it, and actually know this is who I am, because sometimes people will copy you and you'll get discouraged. You'll be like, oh, well, dang, but what happened to what I've built?
Right.
It took years.
Stand in your purpose. Stand in your purpose. Continue to believe your dream.
And it took me a long time to get there. It took me a long time. I'm glad I'm there now, but I'm just being transparent. It took me a long time to get there because it was like at first I didn't forgive. I didn't have no grace with nobody when it came in there because I feel like if I put in the work, the money, and the strength, the effort, blood, sweat, and tears, I shouldn't see it on you or nobody else.
Right.
And I just like block you out. But I learned to just like forgive them, and then it's like now I'm learning more to love them. You know, even help them if they ask me for help because I'm putting out that good karma. You know, for no matter what, it's still going to come back to me a certain way.
And
so I don't
you'll
have to worry
always
about
receive
that.
your blessing from that. You'll always
from helping people.
Yep.
Oh, when you help the wrong people, we ain't gonna talk about that though. Wow. Oh wow.
Listen, you know what? Even when you help the wrong people, don't beat yourself up about it. They clearly needed the help. They needed the love. They needed the energy, and you'll get yours back tenfold.
20.
Hey, times 10. For real though.
I love it. I love it. Professionalism. Oh my gosh. Just being professional.
Yes.
Like people are so used to being like, I don't know if did this come from a casting call era of like when they do these group messages on Facebook or just in the phones, people just like say whatever they want to say. Just unprofessional. I feel like a lot of that stuff came from how the strategic part of people putting group messages together in the fashion industry. So then when you get with somebody who actually has a vision that's professional, you are ghetto.
Yes. Even when you approach somebody, like don't reach out to no one without saying, hey, how you doing? Or good morning or good afternoon. I'm so-and-so. I would like to do blah, blah, blah. A lot of y'all hit people up. What's up? What's good?
What's up? How much is this chicken?
Yeah, like... Yeah, off the back, I don't want to work with you. I don't want to work with you because you don't have any respect for my time.
It's not being mean.
You have to be selective in this industry. You represent your brand. And when you partner with somebody, they represent your brand. And when y'all collab, that look is going to be on both of y'all brands.
It really is. I don't think people look at it like that. I don't. I think people have their own vision. They starting to be selfish.
I agree.
Starting to be selfish. It's a lot of achievement. Like, I love St. Louis. Like, it's a lot of people that don't like this hometown, but I love it so much because this is a season where a lot of talent is going to be birthed out this city. But it's like, what are we going to do to, like, really, you know what I'm saying, achieve that goal? And everybody's like, oh, I'm about to go ahead and go, but nobody is like, okay, well, you know what, I got this, let's just go ahead and go together. But then they can be the problem too. What's for you is not for everybody else.
That's true. I feel like St. Louis has so many creative minds that we could really come together
so dope
and really build something beautiful, but everyone is trying to step on everyone's neck. Oh, I'm trying to do this first, and it's just like, everybody has something special. We can pull it together and really light the city up. We really can. But not with hate in our hearts. We cannot. Mm-hmm. We cannot. That crab in a bucket mindset, it is real. But we don't have to
come again.
We don't have to push that mindset. You know what I'm saying? We can change it, especially our generation. I feel like I meet people who are, you know what I'm saying, open-minded to helping me elevate. And I'm trying to build a team. I don't want to work with different people and, you know what I'm saying, just have different videographers, different photographers, different creative directors. I want to build a team so we can grow together and elevate together. That's what I'm on.
Do you think it's hard to find someone, like once you have that vision, do you think it's hard to find someone that's committed to your vision? It's hard.
I do. I feel like if y'all vision isn't in alignment with each other, it can cause some friction because you're going to want to put 100% into, you know, whatever it is you believe, and I'm going to want to put 100% into what I believe. So if it's really not similar, it can definitely clash.
And, you know, the only reason I asked that question mainly is because, you know, they see, you know, you guys see us up here talking, you know, but I'm just going to be real quick. This is on the spot. I met Torrie, and she had a vision out this world, and I seen that when I first met her, I said, this girl got a whole bunch to do. And I have a whole bunch to do. So I honestly feel like when two powerful people come together that's really gifted, a lot of great things can be done. And I hope with us having this platform, it would help others to come together and just be a team. You know, because we don't have to compete. Even if we wear the same thing, different hairstyle. You see what I'm saying? There is no competition. It's all love and achievements, and this is something that we need more of. Not just in St. Louis. I'm pretty sure everybody in hometown, they feel the same way. You see what I'm saying? Because that's their hometown.
I feel like we motivate one another. We have similar paths, and I feel like, she pushes me to follow whatever dream or whatever plan or whatever goal that I come up with. She, what I'm saying? She pushes me, and vice versa. And for real, y'all, she be on me for real. Okay, like, did you do that?
I'll be like, numbers.
Yeah, I did it.
You still ain't got me those numbers.
But I got them, though. I ain't get them to you, but I got them, though. I got her those numbers, y'all. But for real, like, it's genuine. And it's love, you know what I'm saying? And when I do feel that push, I don't get offended because I know it's for the best. And sometimes I slack. I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? So I be needing that push. I be needing that motivation, especially coming from someone who is highly driven and ambitious. Like, I be needing that as well.
Yes, we all need that.
No, we do. Everyone needs a circle of people who are going to drive them to not only be their best, but if you set a goal, to do what you said you were going to do. So many people like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and don't do it. And we sit on these dreams, y'all. You have these dreams for a reason.
You do. You really do. And then even, I keep going back onto like professionalism. When you get with somebody, you will know if it's a true vision because it's like you will complement each other in being professional. And when it's time in joking play, it's like you guys will always be on key. Meaning like it's time to
balance.
It's a balance. Yep. You don't have to be like, okay, calm down. This is real business.
Because we are
here. You see what I'm saying? You got to have that alignment too. And that's another thing that I appreciate. You know, when I meet someone, it's like, okay, I don't have to be like, do this, do this, do this. It automatically come together. So like, even like with this first, show that we launching and, everybody watching, I wanted to be so authentic to the fact that, okay, this is Torrie, this is Savy. Because I know y'all used to see me with a whole bunch of makeup and hair, different things like that. But I don't have none of that while I'm on this show because it means so much to me to be authentic, to be pure. I'm not covering up anything. I'm not masking anything. Even with my photo shoots, I'm not masking anything. Torrie, her skin be looking good. You should see them pictures she gonna drop. But
stay tuned. Stay tuned.
It's a thing of like being so authentic. That just be all in my mind. Pure, authentic, and genuine. If it's not that, I don't want it. I don't care how much it costs. Like that.
And I feel like nowadays it's important to be your authentic self because so many people are trying to be like what they see on social media. When in reality, what you see on social media sometimes isn't real. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes those things are facades or it's just creative. It's creative. You know what I'm saying? It's creativeness. So to be your authentic self and give that to the people, I feel like it's an amazing thing. Like it's amazing to sit up here with no makeup on. You know what I'm saying? We are professional models. We've been published. You know what I'm saying? We do shows. We do a lot of things. So to just give us straight up uncut raw. Boom.
And it makes it more easier for people to be transparent, relatable too. They're like, oh, okay. Because it's people that always look up. Because it's people that contact me. I'm pretty sure that happens to you. And they'll be like, oh, okay, well, I seen you doing this and it's crazy. And they be like, I always wanted to do this. So I keep that in mind of like how I continue to plan out my goal like for my whole life. I literally be thinking, what's my 5-year goal, my 10-year goal, my 15-year goal. I'm like, where do I see myself? And I just knew at one segment of my life, I just wanted to be completely natural, like chilled and laid back. And this show has always been like with me. And I'm like, who I'm going to do it? So then you always natural. So it's hard to find somebody that's comfortable in their skin. So you have to be comfortable in your skin, like no matter the flaws too. Like for me, I know I have certain flaws I don't like. And, even just saying it out like for as like me having a chip tooth, things like that, being a model. I personally got comfortable with it, because it's a part of me, but I'd rather the world see who I really am than try to cover it up and go get these big teeth for $1 million. And y'all looking at me like, what she eating on. You know, like you can be like India mouth one like that.
What's going on? She look different.
Looks so different. I
can't put my finger on it.
I have to talk, and the thing is, that helps. Like, cause flaws drive people crazy. They don't drive me crazy. I have to embrace them. Yeah, it just helps.
I feel that 100%. Growing up as a dark skinned woman, I was talked about a lot. You know, different names, and so I had to go through a lot of different things to accept myself first. You know what I'm saying? And I fell in love with myself. And I feel like sometimes that intimidates people, that you can love your flaws, you can love on yourself. But if you don't love you, who gonna love you?
Who's gonna love you?
Like, I love it. I love every part about me, every part. And I remember being in a car accident and my face getting burnt up, y'all. And I just thought I was so ugly. But the lesson within that was that your physical doesn't matter. It's about what's in the inside. Because your physical can change. You could get wrinkles, scratches, burns, severe burns. Everything. Like, none of that matters at the end of the day. Like, none of it matters. It's who you are in your inner, as I like to say, your energy. Energy. Y'all get it?
Energy.
Yeah. We get it. For real though, but it's like, who are you outside of the material things, outside of the hair and makeup? You know what I'm saying? Who are you? And that, me, like, I get tongue tied talking about it, because with my face growing back and peeling, and you can't even tell that my face was burnt out, but I went through a lot of stuff mentally, and it did mess with my confidence. Which is why I love me even more, because I was able to go through that and grow through it. And, you know, I'm good. We all good.
Chocolate is in. I love chocolate. For real. I don't know about y'all. Chocolate in.
Chocolate is in.
Chocolate is in.
But I say all that to say, you know, love on you. Your flaws are what make you beautiful, what makes you stand out. Take advantage of your flaws, okay? And flaunt them, baby. Because I know I do mine.
Yeah, because I'm showed on here with a bun and no bang.
Real natural. No. That's all her, y'all, okay? That's all her.
No, but y'all cannot see how long the ponytail is. I wish I could. My ponytail, like, right here, though, y'all. It's like at the bottom. The bottom of the back of the bottom of the back of the blazer. Not the top of the back of the blazer, but the bottom of the back.
it hangs. You got a little swing to it.
Okay, I'm going to stop playing and be a little serious.
A little serious. But no, for real, like, that self-love, y'all, that's a beautiful thing. Tap into it, embrace your flaws, and be you. Be true to you. Don't allow anyone to change you, especially in the modeling scene. I feel like a lot of models can be influenced by, you know, different people, and it's nothing wrong to be inspired, but stay true to who you are. Period.
Yeah. And it's so easy to be attacked as a model because you're vulnerable to opportunities. So if you're vulnerable to opportunities, excuse me, almost anybody can come in and tell you who you are. Somebody literally can come in and tell you, okay, I want you to do this type of shoot, and you wouldn't know no better until you look back 6 years later and be like, dang, why did I do that? Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? That comes with vulnerability.
Yeah, and being eager for an opportunity. Like, one of my favorite lines is, every opportunity isn't an opportunity. You have opportunities that will seek and prey on you because they see your light.
Even if it pays. I done passed up a lot of good paid jobs because I seen they just wanted me there for something else. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to determine when somebody's trying to suck you dry. Yeah. Like, some people will pay you. I'll pay you $300-$400. Let's do this shoot, or let's do this video. And really, they didn't been all up and down your social media, and they see your light, and they literally paying that fee to kind of suck you in your light. It's like your light is not worth no price, you see. But I don't think a lot of models look at it that way. They look at trying to come up. And for me, I pass up opportunities because I like my light more than I like opportunities. Mm-hmm. So,
and being a model is it's very difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like, we put ourselves out there for photo shoots, shows, commercials. Like, that's a lot of bravery. I commend all models around the world. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of bravery to get up and walk in front of people and hold yourself together and be confident. You know what I'm saying?
How do it make you feel?
I feel very empowering. Because I feel like when I walk, I'm walking for everything I stand for. You know, mental health, self-love, everything. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all about my face being burnt, so I wasn't really as confident back then. You know what I'm saying? All of that. I think of all of that, and you know what I'm saying? That's what made me who I am today. So it makes me feel very empowering to be able to walk in shows and be behind cameras and hit those angles and, you know, feel myself, because I've been through a lot. I don't speak on it, but yeah, I've been through a lot that has brought me here today.
And what she just said, you guys, this is the crazy part. That's the true definition of runway. Like, people don't know the true definition. When you get on that runway, you walking for everything that you stand for. When you put on them designer clothes, of course you're trying to sell clothes, but you know how you get your own, walking your own strut, and it grows into something that you know, gradually like. You're walking for everything that you've been through in life.
Yeah.
That's it. Because when you get done, runway shows build you up.
Yeah.
They build your confidence up. It takes you away. It gives you this instant adrenaline, and it takes you away from what you're going through for the moment. But at that moment, you're literally walking for everything that you went through. That's why I'm sitting here, when you were saying it, I was like, she's literally a runway model. You see what I'm saying? And that's what we need more of. We don't need models on a runway just to have on an outfit. You need to know what you're walking for, of course, what you're selling, but it all sells in the face and everything. But I love that. I love that, because it made a lot of sense. It came together.
Thank you. Thank you. I definitely... Yeah. I definitely feel like it has helped me in life general, like with my presence. You know what I'm saying? When I walk, I do be feeling myself. And I feel like people in the audience can feel my energy. They can feel not only everything I've been through, but everything I've overcome. And to where I am now. They can feel it. You know what I'm saying? And when they be feeling it, I'm like, okay, so you feel me? Because I'm feeling it.
You hit that pose. You feel me?
So you feeling me? Because I'm feeling me. So you feeling me? Okay. All right. Because I'm feeling it. I am, for real. But I've been enjoying this.
I think for me, just runway, I love it, but when you tend to build your own brand, you kind of do half and half. You only step on. You walk when you need to. You don't always have to walk. You see what I'm saying?
And I feel like as you elevate, it only makes sense.
Yeah.
So step when you need to.
Yep. That sounds good.
I do like that. Step when you need to.
When you need to. You don't need to be on everybody. Even if you're a new model, step when you need to.
Yeah.
It's on both angles, experience and unexperienced. You need to know when it's time to, you know, for you to step out there and actually do runway. It can be either too early or too late, or you can do it too much. That's why with models, it's a whole bunch, and you got to really be professional. Make sure you're not blind. Don't be blind. Don't have nobody come in telling you who you are. You need to know who you are before you even get into modeling. If you don't know who you are, you lose your identity. The fashion industry, it will cut you, it will hurt you, and it will mold you into something that you are not. So keep that in mind.
It'll always be you versus you.
Yep.
And I tell my mentees that it's always me versus me. How can I better from the last time I was on the runway, the last time I was behind the camera?
Yes.
How can I better myself? How can I push myself? You know, I'm in the mirror, I'm working on my posing. I put my heels on, I'm in the mirror, I'm walking. You know what I'm saying? How can I better me? It's never competition against anyone else.
Yeah, that's how it should always be. It should always be that way. Because once you give, people can feel that. Like, you can be a powerful model, but I can say for me, I feel it. I done met some very powerful models, but they're very competitive, but not in a good way. It's supposed to be good competition. You see what I'm saying? And it all needs to come together for me. With me being a coach, I just look at so much because I'm here. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't care nothing about your walk. I don't care if you're the strongest walker in Missouri. What's in here? Because when you get done, people gonna see that spirit. Yeah. And they're going to get tired of booking you just for your walk. Yeah. Like, you going to want to be with somebody long term eventually, and they're going to pick you up from where you are here. And not how you walk. Yeah. So,
and as a model, you're also a role model. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So it's like you have to be able to stand in that professionalism, stand in that energy. You know what I'm saying? And watch, you know what I'm saying, how you're putting that out to people. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have a powerful aura, trust me, you're affecting people, whether they say it or not.
Yeah. look like, yeah, because it happens all the time. Just even your everyday life. You just
People
that's how
feel
you know.
energy. People feel energy, and we can sometimes be on different frequencies, but you can tell.
Frequency, you be up here, they be like right here. You be up here, they be right here. You be up here, they be like, yeah. Like it just keep going. That's what happens to me during the day at work.
Really
everywhere.
Levels to this shit.
Everywhere, it be levels to it.
Yeah,
they feel you because they see you.
Yeah,
and
even if they don't say nothing, even if they don't, they feel you. They definitely see you. They see you.
So,
for real,
if you wanted to leave everybody with something today, for as like when it comes to just being a professional model and knowing how to be consistent, because I know what being consistent is hard.
It is.
So, the only reason I kind of just want to talk about that is because it's hard to be a consistent model. And then you become blind to what you're supposed to do when you stop being consistent. Mm-hmm. You kind of just be all over the place. So what is something you would tell them, like, you know?
I would say be consistent to your own time. So don't over plan and don't overbook yourself. I feel like sometimes we get super excited with opportunities and, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. But you drain yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be realistic with your time. If you're going to do content, okay, plan an hour, you know what I'm saying, out of each day and dedicate that time to your content. Or if you're going to do a photo shoot, be intentional. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's something that represents your brand and not just something to do.
Yeah.
But be consistent with it. Don't overbook yourself and don't feel like you have to compete with the next person or with the next creator. Be on your own time and stay in your own lane.
Yes, I love it. The only thing I'll add to it is find you a model friend, a model buddy, because that'll help you with like a lot of your content. You know, as you build that relationship, eventually you gotta be camera friends. You know, be content friends. You know, you'll literally be doing everything. You literally have to find somebody that likes the same thing you like. Because to be honest, doing content as a model, I can say for me, sometimes it takes a lot of my hours, a lot of my days. And I don't even get to drop everything. But I know there's models out there that don't know how to do that. Right. You know, so I think it would be good if we start opening up more and just like, hey, you know, I don't know how to make content. I don't know what apps to use. Can you help me? But everybody's trying to do it on their own. So we got to just start coming together so we can stop being blind. So
I agree. Yeah. I agree.
We do.
I agree 100%.
Well, I feel like professionalism versus blind visionaries, that's something that it really pushes the vision of making sure that you're woke according to your calling and you're not woke according to what you see. So once that all falls into play, everything comes together. You know, we just got to wake up into who we are and not to what we see. Sometimes we see stuff we want to be that. And like I said, it took me a while. A lot of stuff I'm telling you guys, it took me a while to grow into that because I didn't understand who I was. When I started looking at myself and I wasn't looking, you know, like outside the window, inside the window, I'm like, okay, this is what this is. This is what I need to do. But that's me, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and let Torrie close it out because she be having all that good stuff too. And I'm just going to add to it.
No, but I just feel like what Savy said was 100% correct. You know what I'm saying? Tapping into you, figuring out, you know what I'm saying, what's best for you. It might not be best for the next person. So don't compare yourself. You know what I'm saying? You'll literally steal your own joy by comparing yourself to the next person. Figure out what you want and dive deep.
Get to it. Yes. No excuses.
Get in motion. Yeah. For real, y'all. Get in motion. Get in motion.
Well, that's all you guys we have for today. Yes. Make sure you stay tuned. We got more dropping. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Power Talk
with Torrie and Savy.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yes.